Hey guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and in light of Apple's recent release, iOS 8.1.3, it got me thinking, did the performance change whatsoever on this newer firmware? So primarily, the number one change to iOS 8.1.3 is the fact that iOS 8 takes up less room on your device now. Now, on my iPhone 6 personally, I saw about 0.3 gigabytes returned to me for system memory, which is great. I mean, that's a really cool thing that Apple did, is they optimized iOS 8, and it takes up less space on your device now. Now, how does that influence performance? You know, it got me wondering, and I want to put that to the test. So I'm going to be comparing iOS 8.1.2 to iOS 8.1.3 on my iPhone 5 models. Now I'm going to be running a Geekbench, a Wi-Fi speed test. I want to see if the Wi-Fi issue was resolved, and I'm going to launch some applications and restart the devices, just generally see if the improvement is any different. Now, before I begin, just want to confirm with you guys, I am running the firmware I said I was running, so 8.1.2 on the left here and 8.1.3 here. These are both CDMA iPhone 5s, and believe it or not, I did have about 0.2 to 0.3 gigabytes returned on iOS 8.1.3 when updating this guy, so let's go ahead and put these firmwares to the test. Alright, and the very first test, this is probably one of my favorites, is the startup test. So I'm going to go ahead and boot these guys up. Now, what this test basically tells me is general usability of the device. If it's off, how long will it take to power on and begin using? And yes, there is a slight little delay on this one, but I did press the buttons at the exact same time, so it's just a system delay. And looks like this guy is booting up just a little bit faster. Saw the screen light up a little earlier. And about one maybe 2 seconds faster than 8.1.2. Now with everything closed, let's go ahead and run a Geekbench. Okay, yeah, just gonna go ahead and run that. And here are the results. So 1 point difference on the single core score. Now the interesting thing is I ran this test before and I got different results. So the very first one I ran, I got less on 8.1.3 version. So there is very little difference in performance, even though it does add system memory back. I can't see a difference. I can't feel a difference either. Now let's go ahead and check out Wi-Fi and see if anything improved here. Now I'm gonna run these, of course, one at a time so they don't interfere with each other, but they are hooked up to an Airport Extreme Wi-Fi router. They don't support the new AC standard, but you know, let's just go ahead and see how the Wi-Fi stacks up. So I got 13.11 megabits on the 8.1.2 and 12 upload. Let's go ahead and see on 8.1.3. Okay, so about 1 point less. You know, this is just probably situational. There's really no difference here. So besides that, let's go ahead and just launch a couple applications, see if there's any difference there. Identical. App Store. So there is literally like no difference. Now, should you guys update 8.1.3? Absolutely. The firmware is better in every way. I mean, who doesn't want extra system memory? It also patches a lot of little security bugs, so your device is safer for it. Now, should you update if you want to jailbreak? Absolutely not. This will remove any hope of jailbreaking. So if you guys are jailbreakers, stay away from this firmware. It can do nothing good for you. You know, you can still downgrade. There is a downgrade possibility right now if you are on the latest version, but 8.1.3 is a great firmware. It doesn't degrade performance, but it doesn't really improve it aside from adding system memory. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed this little comparison. It's always interesting to see how the new firmware compares with the older one. So I do hope you guys like this video and check out some more of my videos on my channels. And have a great day, guys. Peace.